Hello, friends. It's Krish Gopal here. I hope you're doing well. And first of all, thank you so much for your all the supports. With me, Syed here. He's from Bangalore. He came as a student and now he's working. Come, we'll talk to him about your journey. So, first of all, thank you for your time giving the interview. And Syed, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much once again. Well, my name is Syed already, you know that.
Yes.
So I'm from Bangalore, and I I have a lot of experience in technical support, customer support. That's reflecting on my professional background.
Okay.
So and one day I decided that I want to do something else. I like take a career break and come to Ireland.
Okay.
And the journey has been quite well for me so far. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's been. I mean, I'm right now I'm working, but yeah, the journey was not easy, but it was really fun. It was very adventurous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, so what course you come to Ireland and which university you studied?
Okay. Well, I came for pursuing my master's, that is MBA in project management, and I did from DBS. And one thing is, there's a lot of dilemma of what college you should choose. The simple answer is, if you have good experience and if you're confident of your skills, then any college is fine. But if you are lacking experience and you're really looking for something like a really good college, in those cases I think UCD should be fine. UCD Limerick should be fine. So I did my master's in project management. It's MBA project management to be specific. And because I had a lot of experience in handling a team, I was a team leader for nearly 9 years in India. So yeah, so right now I'm working as IT manufacturing engineer in one of the leading companies in Ireland. It's a striker. So yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of development that has happened to my career since then.
Okay, how do you find the job? It's how it's easy or how difficult it is, how struggle?
Mhm.
Because people thinks if I come to Ireland,
Yeah.
I can study, I can get the job, but I know that that's not the case. Can you
Yeah.
please share your experience?
Absolutely. So I think, one of the key things that you have to remember before coming to Ireland, things are not easy here. There's a lot of difficulties that you have to go through. Like, for example, right from the start, finding an accommodation, you will be living away from your home, from your family. And plus, the weather of Ireland is typically like depressing in a
Yes.
in a way,
Yeah.
right? So it's not exactly a very pleasant journey, like not like a, I would say, European dream. Once you come here, you have to be ready for anything at all. If it's while you're studying, you have to be ready for any job, like working in restaurants. You have to keep your ego aside. Whatever the things that you have learned in India, you have to unlearn those things. Like, one of the things that you have to remember is, in Ireland, if you are working as part-time, there's a lot of respect for any job.
Yes.
There's dignity of labor,
Yes.
which is kind of missing back in India. If you're doing anything like uh, restaurant job, you're not as treated as well as, like,
The manager.
corporate jobs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to be up and ready for anything. And you have to always concentrate on what you actually want to do after the course, right? So uh, I mean, it totally depends on individual. It's, as I said, it's not easy. It's not that difficult as well for a person who is like constantly focused and, trying to get a job. He has to connect with the industry professionals. Like, for example, I was something looking into getting into a proper IT environment, manufacturing environment. So I was not getting the path to get into that field. So I actually reached out to many people on LinkedIn, probably like maybe 150 people or maybe 200 as well. So not many of them will agree, but I got hold of one person who was very helpful. We agreed for a cup of coffee. Then he discussed, what are the job prospects, what are the things that they would be looking for. And based on that, I had a note of those things, and I started developing my skills according to that, so that I can be prepared for the job. So you will never be prepared for any job 100%, okay, but you still have to give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah. So some jobs will require more than what your skills are, okay, but they don't expect you to be 100% qualified, but what they expect is your attitude towards uh, uh, your attitude and the willingness to learn in the job. So that is one of my key takeaways from my experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And it's you said you're a family person
Yeah.
and living here on your own.
Yeah.
How difficult is this?
Okay. Well,
I know it's a very personal.
no, that's totally fine. I
Yeah.
understand. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people, like,
Yes,
like I'm in my mid 30s. Okay, to be honest.
like me.
You're just 20.
Sorry, guys. Jokes are parts. Apologies.
Yeah, so I'm in my mid 30s, and I have like 12 years of experience in India, and I worked with like really big corporates like Infosys, Dell, Accenture, and Nvidia. So leaving a well-paying job in India and moving to Ireland was a decision that not everyone would encourage,
Of course.
because there's a lot of job security, and I had good job security, and like most part of my life I was kind of settled in India, but I decided at once that the quality of living, and like the sense of adventure was kind of missing out in my career, and I really wanted to get some international exposure, especially as a business student, as a master's in business, sorry, MBA. I wanted to get international exposure, so that's the reason I actually chose to come out of India. So, well, being a family member, it depends on how well you are financially settled. Uh, I mean, like your family has to be extremely cooperating for that. Like they have to understand, they have to align with your vision as well, and they're especially if you're married, you have to give a realistic timeline. And like you can, like for Indian students, you can't bring your family, but I got my family to Ireland, because even my wife actually uh, got motivated, and she also came for masters, and she's currently doing masters in Dublin. So I would say it was not easy, but if your people around you are cooperative, and they can easily, if they can align with your dreams, and if they can support you in every factor, then go for it. Yeah, I mean, even if they don't, you still have to do what you have to do. You know your career best.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's all I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. I hope you got all the messages. Even if you come as a student, you're spending roughly 20 to 30 lakhs, and your family life. And after the education, I don't think so. It's easy to get a job straight away. There's lots of struggle. So lots of slow process getting a job. You need to try. So you have to uh, study before you coming to course, about your course, about the job opportunities. Hope you this video is benefit for you. So I will see you next video. Until that, it's bye from Ungal Krish Gopal. Thank you so much. Say it one more time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thanks,
Thank you
thanks.
so much. Bye guys. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.